keys is on the table.
They on the table.
Yeah, tell them stop bringing all the minors over here late at night. I live right next to him. He do too much. It be like buses, like big ass buses. You just see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want to knock on the door.
Fox News alert, we found Diddy. The disgraced billionaire hip-hop mogul and Democrat Party community organizer was spotted for the first time since having his homes raided in a major sex trafficking investigation, similar to Jeffrey Epstein's, they say. Diddy was seen swinging clubs at a Topgolf in Miami with his daughters. He may look relaxed, but behind the scenes, there's panic. TMZ reporting tonight that the federal case against him is expanding as prosecutors from the Southern District of New York have been dishing out subpoenas to multiple corporations tied to the mogul, like cell phone providers and computer companies. At the same time, Diddy's been unloading his assets. The timing, not coincidental.
Not coincidental is correct. Try to think of all the other things happening simultaneously. And they're using, again, another entertainer as a scapegoat. You can imagine that the people of a certain party want to use their association with this person and his association with the party to try to use him as a scapegoat to say, oh no, any association we had was because of him and he's the trafficker, he's the one who's transporting the drugs, he's the one who is throwing the parties. So yeah, man, you gotta think about the bigger picture. Let's hear about some Epstein, the list of the Epstein people.
Selling off his stake in Revolt TV and returning music rights from Bad Boy Records. TMZ reporting the Fed slapping subpoenas on Diddy's chartered jets. Now, sources say even commercial airlines will be subpoenaed, possibly the FAA, as investigators look for anyone who flew on Diddy's dime. They're not only looking for victims, they're looking for witnesses, people with unfettered access to Diddy's alleged crimes and freak-off parties.
I don't know, man. It's just something about the media just saying freak off constantly. In the past few days, it's just fucking hilarious to me. Freak off, freak off. Yeah, I don't know nothing about no freaking off, man. Look at him though. He definitely look like he want to go. He like, damn, I missed them shits.
Some inside of Diddy's world have already started talking. Diddy's former bodyguard says he'll go on the stand.
I would testify to everything if I was told to. You know, if I was brought in to testify against that. You understand? I'm not going to sit there and wait in jail for him. Nah, I wouldn't do that.
So you don't have no problem testifying?
I have no problem sitting in the court of law, doing my due diligence.
Others have begun to back up some of the allegations in Diddy's former producer, Rodney Lil Rod Jones's lawsuit. Lil Rod alleged Diddy's the one who pulled the trigger in the New York City nightclub shooting in '99, the one his prodigy, Shine, took the fall for. He even bragged about shooting people. The woman shot in the face, now speaking out.
How can you be sure that it was actually P. Diddy?
I looked straight forward ahead and I watched the muzzle flash from both of their guns and I felt the impact to my face instantly.
Wow.
There's no doubt in my mind who shot me.
With subpoenas raining down, Diddy's inner circle's getting squeezed. His alleged drug mule's already been handcuffed. Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Young Miami, who allegedly transported his pink cocaine on private jets, she's feeling the heat. The question investigators are looking to answer is, who else was involved? As Primetime reported yesterday, the Fed seized all of Diddy's surveillance footage, in addition to hard drives and phones. They want to know who was in and out of Diddy's planes and his homes. As Lil Rod's lawsuit alleges, they weren't just up-and-coming artists. These were celebrities, politicians, athletes, international dignitaries, and music label executives, all captured on camera in Diddy's compounds. CEOs from Universal Records to Motown Records. allegedly sponsored these parties filled with sex workers, underage girls, and laced drinks. Lil Rod says Diddy had compromising footage of every person at his freak-off parties. Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, claimed in a lawsuit that sometimes Diddy would be in the room and use his phone, laptop, and tablet to film these freak-offs, even adjusting the candles for better lighting. What happened at these parties stayed at these parties.
Why didn't you stay late, like after hours? Did it get crazy after that, or what?
I don't know what goes on after hours, but
He wasn't trying to find out.
I wasn't trying to find out. I know my place. I know my place.
The freak-off parties were a perfect place for feds.
You also have those celebrity environments where celebrities all get together, and there's so many of them, and these wild parties. And if you got a wild party and P. Diddy puts on that wild party and, he sets everybody up. Like if you were an intelligence agent, like a Jeffrey Epstein type deal, that'd be the way to do it. Big old crazy party, get everybody loose.
And get the cameras
Get them the
rolling.
yayo. Get them the yayo.
And everything else.
Get them everything you need. Get fired up. Get those cameras rolling. And now you got everybody under wraps.
Diddy's former bodyguard tonight alleging that Diddy was working for the FBI as a confidential informant.
People don't realize this, brother. First and foremost, Puff has been dodging the legal system for years. Puff being, and this is documented, Puff being a CI for an FBI agent. They was taking some papers up to the FBI, stuff like when they was here in New York. They was taking paperwork up there and stuff like that. Don't know what it was, but later on found out that he was a CI.
Now, Primetime can't confirm this, but if Diddy was an FBI informant, it explains why he was giving a pass to wreak havoc, according to his producer's lawsuit. What Diddy wanted, Diddy got.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
All while he was cozying up to Hollywood figures like Harvey Weinstein and becoming a major voice in the Democratic Party with his vote or die campaigns for Kerry, Barack, Hillary, Biden, getting souls to the polls. For 2 decades, Diddy thought he was untouchable. But now he's had his house raided, tapes confiscated, and the feds are zeroing in on his flight records. Diddy's world's crumbling. The rap industry's warning him that his clock's ticking. Infamous death row executive Suge Knight, serving time for a fatal hit and run, is warning the Brother Love handle won't fly in prison.
I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger. Because you know the secrets, who's involved in that little secret room you guys participating in. So, you know they're going to get you if they can.
Curtis, what's good, man? You and your feelings about Daphne? Cause she would gang them? Or is it that you sucking little Rod dick? However it go, I want you to fade, nigga. Fuck all that. Since it's entertainment, let me beat the shit out of you on TV or something. Don't duck that. I'm calling you out. What you want to do, Curtis? Curtis!
Like I'm a like with a W. Like I'm a
But define that, though.
like I'm a
Yeah, no, put them in the car.
Years ago, okay, I know this man well enough to call him and say, hey, I need a favor.
Yeah.
And this might have been 10, 12 years ago that I called him and say, hey, I have a family member who I want you to hire them as an intern.
Yeah.
And I have never talked about this publicly. And he said yes. And they were flying around, one of the interns, Atlanta, Miami, whatever, on the jet, in the house, whatever. And then the internship stopped abruptly, like 3 or 4 months into it.
Yeah.
And I spoke to my family member, like, well, what happened? And they wouldn't say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did it end? He wouldn't say. And years later, they finally came out, and this a male, and said that Puff had said, come home, stay the night with me, or the internship is over. And they said, absolutely not. He said, absolutely not. And the internship ended. But from there, I was like, oh, like this is how it goes. Okay.
What a fucking dickhead, man. Why the fuck didn't you say anything? Guess some motherfucking glasses ain't prescription, are they? You can't see shit. You can't connect no dots. Nigga.
Okay. I was...
It's 2020, y'all. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been...
All Jay-Z thinking right now is when the fuck that freak off start. Oh. He like, oh, nice. It's Daphne and her homegirls. We lit.
And again, wouldn't say that they are arrested. We don't know that for a fact. They took them into custody. A few of them still had cuffs on. Some of them didn't. So maybe this was a division of, you know, these are people that we know work here. These are people that may be associated with Sean Combs, or Bad Boy Entertainment. So it's one of those type of situations. And until they know who they are, they're just going to keep them in custody and possibly just let them go later on. And I don't believe the word arrested has been used out here as of yet, but again, still very active situation, and of course that is a huge house, and they've got a lot of rooms to clear before they allow those investigators in.
He clearly isn't taking shit seriously. TMZ caught him, pacing back and forth, and then his very next post on fucking IG was some stupid shit. You know what I mean? So you just watch the end of the video.
I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
We almost got it. Yeah, almost. I was this close. Hey, I was going to get some tea. I looked out the blind. Yeah. I see them coming. Man, I threw on anything I could find. That's why I got on this. Hey, I ran so fast, I ran past my son when they was asleep. I said, somebody got to live to tell the story. Somebody got to live to tell the story. Thought I told you that we won't stop. Thought I told you that we won't stop. They can't catch us up. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you. Pump up. Man, we're going to beat this. You know what I'm saying? Tell Carisha to call me when you talk to him. TD. Yeah, get them two girls right there.
Tell them to come to our party later.
So I think if, you know, the charges stick, Diddy's basically gonna get done dirty. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe. See you later.
The keys is on the table. They on the table.